In a world driven by innovation, we stand at the forefront of technology, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Introducing eConsulate, where innovation meets excellence. With a global presence and over 120 dedicated experts, we are not just a company. We are innovators in software development, artificial intelligence, and robotics. Our journey began 3 years ago, and since then, we've been on a mission to revolutionize industries and transform the way businesses operate. Under our umbrella, you'll find ventures like Savior AI, where cutting-edge robotics and AI are redefining possibilities. SCM Studio simplifies logistics with SCM Bridge, our shipment management platform. And Tasa Lanka provides tailored business process outsourcing solutions. We cater to over 10 diverse industries, delivering innovative software solutions, conducting advanced R&D in robotics and AI, offering top-tier tech resources to develop top-notch software products. But we don't stop there. We actively invest in scalable products such as fintech, health tech, disaster management, and AI, because we believe in nurturing talent and driving innovation forward. Join us at eConsulate, where innovation and excellence come together to shape the future.
The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted. It belongs to the brave. It's all part of taking a chance and expanding man's horizons. It's all part of the process of exploration and discovery. We're still pioneers. We've only just begun.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the induction of CodeSprint 8, powered by eConsulate, the pinnacle of innovation and entrepreneurship among Sri Lanka's university undergraduates. I'm Amira Rasmin, the Secretary of the IEEE Student Branch of IIT, and I would be your host for today. The IEEE Student Branch of the Informatics Institute of Technology is the largest student branch in Sri Lanka, and this year we organize the 8th iteration of our flagship event, CodeSprint 8. We are delighted to announce that we have received over 2,400 plus registrations from over 22 universities across Sri Lanka. To open this grand occasion, I would like to invite Rigma Palansurya, the Vice Chair of the Delegates Coordination Team, to extend a hearty welcome.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm extremely delighted to welcome you all to the induction of the 8th edition of CodeSprint powered by eConsulate. This is a momentous occasion as we start this thrilling event with over 3,000 plus delegates from 500 plus teams representing 22 universities across the country. As you know, CodeSprint is a platform for young minds where they can shape their skills, explore their creativity, and break into new boundaries of developing innovations. This year, we extend this to a startup-centric hackathon where ideas are not just coded, but brought to life. So, a warm welcome goes to our delegates, more especially those that have come from IIT and other universities to compete. Your dedication and innovative spirit are truly amazing. So we are also grateful to our esteemed sponsors. Their contributions have made it possible us to gather such a diverse and talented group and provide them with an opportunity to showcase their brilliance. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my greatest pride when I say that the 8th edition of CodeSprint powered by eConsulate is begun. Do not forget that CodeSprint is more than just a competition. It's a journey of guidance and evaluation. You'll receive feedback from industry professionals and experienced judges, gain exposure to real-world entrepreneurial challenges, and network with experts and fellow innovators. So, however, above all else, it's all about gaining skills through practice and learning opportunities offered during CodeSprint workshops. So let's make this CodeSprint one that will never go out of mind. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to wish you all very best in this competition ahead. Thank you. And over to you, Amira. Amira.
Thank you, Ridva, for that warm welcome. It is my honor to introduce the visionary of CodeSprint 8, the project chair, who has been the driving force behind transforming this event into a battleground for pioneering ideas and entrepreneurial endeavors. Please join me in welcoming Janitha Disanayaka to share his insights and aspirations for CodeSprint 8.
Thank you, Amira. So, hello everyone. I'm Janitha. I'm chairperson for CodeSprint 8. I'm really excited to see everyone on board for this induction ceremony. I will give you a quick rundown on CodeSprint 8 and what to expect. And we will be taking a look at the evolution and the timeline of past CodeSprints. Also, I will talk about this year's CodeSprint and what's new. And hope everyone is excited. Let's dive straight in. CodeSprint has been the flagship event in IIT, organized by IEEE student branch of our university. CodeSprint started back in 2015, and it was the first ever inter-university hackathon organized by a Sri Lankan university. Over the past years, CodeSprint evolved and improved to new heights, targeting different areas throughout every iteration. And this is the 8th consecutive year we are organizing this event. Each year, CodeSprint reached different heights, targeting different areas. For an example, CodeSprint 1.0 started out as a hackathon. And in the second one, it was an ideathon. And there were datathons and so on. Little recap on last year's CodeSprint. Maybe some of you took part of it as well. It was an idea incubator, which was a massive success. So shout out to all of the past members of CodeSprint 7 and other iterations. It's my pleasure to give them appreciation for making this impact and bringing CodeSprint this far. So learning from all of those years, we are going to bring you an event that might be a turning point in your lives. We don't want to organize just a tech event. What we want is impact. And it's my honor to present to you CodeSprint 8, powered by eConsulate. So, what is this year's CodeSprint about? throughout this event, you will see the stepping stones towards creating a startup. So what's a startup? Basically, a startup is the initial stage of any company. All starting in simple innovative solution to a problem. All of the massive companies out there started as a small startup. You guys might have heard the popular examples like Facebook or Amazon, which literally started in basements or garages. So we took the initial steps of creating a startup and we built this year's CodeSprint structure. So this time, it's youth entrepreneurship incubator and a startup battle. We have broken down CodeSprint into 3 phases, each phase focusing on a specific part of creating a startup. The 3 phases are ideate, prototype, and startup. I believe these phases will be further explained by our vice chairs. Just to give you an overall idea, the idea generation will be taken place in the ideate phase, and you will have to build a prototype in the prototype phase, and the final teams will be guided towards the grand finale in the startup phase. So why did we include the startup phase this year? As you can see, without this part, this is just an ideathon competition, right? So the problem with this is the projects being developed throughout these competitions might have the potential of being a revolutionary product if it was further developed. But after a certain competition, these projects goes to dust. And what we are trying to do is we are trying to break that cycle. The vision is to push those projects beyond the competition. So that's why we have added the startup layer to ensure that you will get the opportunity to bring your projects to the market. So throughout CodeSprint, there will be brainstorming, workshops, mentorships, pitching sessions, and to wrap everything up, we have the grand finale. And also, we won't be stopping at the grand finale. The final projects have the opportunity to enter startup accelerators as well, and also to get funding opportunities. So don't worry, all of these will be explained further by our vice chairs. So as I said earlier, this might be the turning point in your life. We are carving the path, and it's up to you to push towards the top. This year's registrations capped at 2,400 and participants and 500 teams. So as you can see, the competition will be tough. And out of that amount, only a handful of you will be getting the opportunity to reach the top and go beyond the CodeSprint. It all depending on one thing, that is your performance throughout this competition. So just to recap on what I said, this year's CodeSprint, it's all about youth entrepreneurship and startups with 3 phases: ideate, prototype, and the startup phase. We are ready to help you bring your ideas to life and to guide you along the way. Hope everyone is ready as well. And also, my part wouldn't be complete if I didn't mention the backbone of this event. The hardworking team behind CodeSprint 8, they will ensure the event runs smoothly and you have the best experience possible. So wish you all best of luck, and thank you for your participation and your enthusiasm. So looking forward to an impactful event. Thank you very much. Over to you, Amira.
Thank you, Jonathan, for those inspiring words, as they have truly set a positive tone for what promises to be an unforgettable event. Next, I would like to invite Akif Ahmed, the Program Vice Chair, to provide a detailed explanation of each of the phases, which is the ideate, prototype, startup phases, designed to take your idea from conception to reality.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Amira. So before I start with my presentation, I'm excited as an organizing committee. We are excited to see such a massive crowd being present for the today's induction. So far we saw like how the impact that CodeSprint 8 has created and how CodeSprint 8 has evolved from its past iterations. So this year, from my end, I would like to brief you all as how we have structured CodeSprint 8 and what are the phases that we have included. So this year, CodeSprint 8 is structured with 3 different phases: the ideate, prototype, and the startup phase. So when it comes to the ideate, during the ideate phase, the teams are supposed to present a clear idea, a clear document with the product idea. So the template that is necessary for this ideate submission will be provided when we open the initial submissions for our ideate phase. And this basically, in this ideate document, the teams are supposed to include the SDG goals that they are trying to achieve, the problem that they are trying to solve, and the product idea that they are going to present in order to address this problem. And also, it is very important to include the business and the marketing model that they're going to use in order to promote the product or their startup. So those are the things that should be included to the document that we're going to present. And also, when it comes to the timeline of this ideate phase, the submissions for this phase will open on the 2nd of March, that is tomorrow, and we'll be closing the submissions of this phase by the 13th of March. And during this, within this timeline, during the 10th of March, we'll be having a workshop in order to help you all out during this phase. And moving forward, after the completion of ideate phase, we'll be opening this, we'll be having a prototype phase. So all those teams who have submitted the relevant document during their ideate phase will be able to participate in the prototype phase as well. So when it comes to this prototype phase, this is the most important and the longest phase in this CodeSprint 8. So during this phase, we as an organizing committee are expecting the team to submit a minimum viable product. And also we have included a technical pitch in addition to this minimum viable product submission during this phase. And when it comes to this, to explain you all about the technical pitch, so during the technical pitch, the teams are supposed to be present physically, and the team is supposed to be present physically and pitch the technical aspect of their product. So when the technical aspect, in a sense, it should be basically include how they have implemented the proposed product and the technologies that they are utilizing when they are building this product. So those are the main details basically should be included when it comes to the technical pitch. And this technical pitch will be done in front of a huge judge panel as well. Yeah, so in order to help you all during this, during this important phase, we as an organizing committee has organized 5 different workshops, and these 5 different workshops will target different technologies that would help you all during these phases. That would help you all during the implementation of your product. So, and in addition to the workshops that we are organizing, we are also providing your personal mentorship on request in order to help you all when you all struggle during your implementation stage. Yeah, so the timeline of this phase will be on the 14th. We'll be opening the submissions on the 14th of March, and we'll be closing the prototype phase on the 19th of May. And I would like to mention that on the 10th of May, we'll be having the minimum viable product submission, and on the 19th, it will be the technical pitch. So after the completion of the technical pitch, considering the overall score they have obtained, the overall score that they have obtained, calculating individually the ideate plus the prototype phase scores, the top 10 teams, the top 10 finalists of CodeSprint will be promoted to the startup phase of our CodeSprint 8 this year. Yeah, so when it comes to the startup phase, the main reason or the main focus of our startup phase is to prepare our finalist teams for the grand finale's investor pitch. So when it comes to the investor pitch, this investor pitch should include mainly the business, financial, as well as the marketing strategies that the startup going to use when they're going to release the product to the market. So we, in order to help the team, help the top 10 finalists, we will be assigning personal mentors for each and every individual team. And also, in addition to providing mentorship, we will also be organizing workshops in order to help you out throughout this phase. Yeah, so this phase will begin on the 1st of June and will end on the 22nd of June. And the 22nd of June will be the grand finale of CodeSprint 8. So to thorough you all, before we are presenting your investor pitch at the grand finale stage, we'll also be taking a video submission at the middle of this phase that we'll be announcing all the dates very soon. And this videos that you're submitting will be reviewed by your respective mentors, and feedbacks will be given to you all from them in order to improve your pitch before you all gonna go and present your investor pitch to in front of a great judge panel and also investors in a grand finale of CodeSprint 8. Yeah, so that's it about the structure of the event. And if you all have any further questions regarding the structure of the event, we have dropped the Slido link in our chat. So hope you all drop your questions, and we will be answering those questions at the end of the induction during our Q&A session. Yeah, so that's it from my end. Thank you. Yeah, over to you, Amira.
Thank you, Akif. I'm sure our participants might be well geared to take upon this enticing challenge. So participants, you would be able to find all the information mentioned in the delegate booklet, and we have mentioned the delegate booklet link in the chat. And please feel free to ask any questions, any concerns, and it would be our pleasure to answer your questions. It is with great pleasure that we extend a heartfelt invitation to our esteemed keynote speaker, Ms. Shinali Piris, the General Manager of Strategy and Operations of eConsulate Private Limited. The stage is yours, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Amira. Good evening, all of you. I'm honored to join you all today as we celebrate the launch of CodeSprint 8.0 by IEEE student branch of IIT in collaboration with the Women in Engineering Affinity Group and IEEE Computer Students branch chapter. In this exciting time of technological change, events like these spark innovation that will shape the future. I'm Shinali, General Manager, Strategy and Operations, and I'm here on behalf of Subodha Pereira, our CEO, who is very inspired and fascinated to see this event organized by IEEE Student Branch at IIT, bringing together such vibrant gathering of young minds. Events like these are essential as they serve as a perfect platform to exchange fresh ideas, foster innovation, and ignite sparks of creativity among you all bright undergraduates. Just like many of you, I'm also an IIT graduate who walked out of these very halls with honors in 2013, completing my BSc honors in Information Systems with Business Management. And as the General Manager of eConsulate, I'm very passionate of inspiring and supporting young and upcoming students like you all. So great to see that this event marks an exciting beginning for our initiative, and we are eager to ensure its success. The future of software development will be marked by a powerful mix between human creativity and the amazing potential of AI algorithms. Skills that special human ability to analyze, plan, and find creative solutions. Design is key to driving changes. Our world stands at the beginning of an amazing change driven by artificial intelligence. The digital world is changing at an incredible pace, changing the software industry as we know it. AI offers amazing chances to do tasks automatically, get new ideas, and unlock new levels of efficiency. The way we develop software is about to change completely. This is where CodeSprint 8.0 plays an important role. You are not just learning technical skills, you are developing mindset that will change the world. The ability to break down complex problems, think in a logical way, and build digital solutions will empower you to address important global issues. Climate change, healthcare problems, educational inequality, these are just few of our major problems that awaits your solutions. Remember, the world's greatest problems are also world's greatest opportunities. With each line of code, with each app you build, you can create amazing solutions and also build successful businesses that will shape the global economy. Different business environments exist around the world, each with its own special strengths and challenges. Our borders, our closeness to India, and now the world's most populated country, offers a huge market with strong need for technological solutions. Asia as a whole is an economic powerhouse where demands for innovation will only continue to grow. Through CodeSprint 8.0, I want to see your creations go beyond technical greatness. I want to see solutions that will tackle real-world problems, solutions that use Asians' changing markets, and solutions with potential to make a positive impact across Asia and the globe. Let your creativity and problem-solving skills and your spirit of business drive you develop solutions that are not only useful, but also meaningful. It is dedicated in crafting amazing solutions that changes on people, believing that greater user experience are at the heart of technology that makes the difference. With clients around the world, our team of skilled engineers works together to deliver special products, not only to meet challenges of different markets, but push the limits of what's possible. eConsulate believes in helping young minds understanding how important today's students are as future leaders in technology. This belief is why we are so proud to partner with CodeSprint 0.0, which is also making an impact and putting Sri Lanka in the world of technology. The journey that begins today has potential to change the world. As you start this exciting challenge, remember, the future belongs to those who dare to dream, create, and change things for better. I wish you all the very best in CodeSprint 8.0. Let your code be elegant, your solutions make a difference, and your dreams be limitless. Thank you very much.
I would like to express our deepest gratitude to Ms. Shinali Piris for sharing her invaluable insights and experiences with us today. Thank you, ma'am. As we embark on the journey of CodeSprint 8, it is my honor to introduce and extend our deepest gratitude to the remarkable companies that have joined us as partners. Their collaboration is the backbone of this event, providing resources, knowledge, and support that enrich the experience for all participants. Please join me in acknowledging and thanking our esteemed partners for their invaluable contribution to the success of CodeSprint 8. Title partner, eConsulate. eConsulate specializes in developing products with user experiences and user interfaces that benefit their customers and their end users. Platinum partner, Azentech. Azent Technologies is known for creating engaging digital experiences and working closely with clients and partners to unlock their digital potential. Goal partners, RFR Group. RFR empowers businesses and individuals to achieve excellence in their own domains by providing solutions and services, keeping in mind 4 cornerstones of excellence: innovation, quality, simplicity, and people. Valaris. Valaris is known for building state-of-the-art products for B2B companies, enabling them to make their own customers successful. Creative Software. Creative Software is a company that specializes in building and managing dedicated teams of software engineers and providing project-based software development. Silver partners, John Keels X. John Keel's X offers support in terms of access to market, domain knowledge, expertise, and opportunities to commercialize solutions. WSO2 delivers software and cloud solutions that provide foundational technologies for application development and identity and access management. Bronze partner, Cosant provides concept to launch engineering solutions to simplify businesses with full stack development, cloud engineering, and concept and design services. Workshop partner, GDG Sri Lanka. GDG Sri Lanka is a community of tech enthusiasts who are interested in Google developer technologies and technical advancements in the world. Knowledge partner, Infowaves. Infowaves Private Limited is a company that offers a wide range of services focusing on digital transformation for all types of businesses. Ecosystem partners, Fitis and Trace. Thank you for your support in making CodeSprint 8 a resounding success. Next up on our agenda, it's quite important to understand the guidelines for a competition. From participation criteria to submission processes, let's ensure everyone is on the same page. I'd like to invite the Program Vice Chair, Chanumi Devanga, to brief you on the awards and investment opportunities your team can secure with CodeSprint 8.
All right, thanks, Amira. Hello, everyone. I'm Chanumi, the Program Vice Chair for CodeSprint 8. So I believe you already have an excellent idea about CodeSprint this year. So without further delay, let's get into the exciting part as we are about to dive into the amazing prizes awaiting for our delegates. As we have set the bar high this time for CodeSprint 8, the prizes and rewards for the delegates are higher than before. Let me share some thrilling details of the prizes that await for our delegates. The grand winner of CodeSprint 8 will be rewarded an impressive cash prize of 200,000 rupees. And our first runners-up will be rewarded with a cash prize of 125,000 rupees. And our second runners-up will receive a commendable 75,000 rupees. But that's not all. We believe in celebrating not just the best overall project, but also the outstanding achievements in specific categories. Therefore, we have the AI Pioneer Award with a cash prize of 30,000 rupees, designed to honor the best team that comes up with an AI-based idea with the capability to become a successful startup. Moving on, we are introducing Frontier Innovator Award, reserved for the highest scoring team in the ideate phase. This award recognizes the most innovative idea submitted to the ideate phase. Lastly, we have the Prime Implementer Award, awarded to the team that comes up with the most outstanding implementation during the prototype phase. So, if you are able to showcase your idea come to life with an exceptional execution in the prototype phase, this award is yours. Alright, moving on, let me explain the point system for the competition from the ideate phase to the grand finale. So as Sakif mentioned before, there are 3 phases in CodeSprint 8, ideate, prototype, and finally the startup. In all 3 phases of the competition, teams will be evaluated by independent judge panels. These panels will consist of industry professionals. Mostly they will be experts from our partnered companies, and they will give their unbiased opinions, evaluation, ensuring a fair judgment to all the delegates. There are different weights assigned to each phase of the competition, and they will uniquely contribute to the final result of your project. Starting with ideate, 25% of marks are allocated to the ideate phase, and then prototype phase, actually it holds the most weight, which is 45% of marks, and the startup, it will hold 30% of marks, which will contribute to the final mark in the grand finale. And you have an opportunity to redeem additional 10% of marks by attending the sessions of CodeSprint 8. Teams with more than 80% attendance in the sessions will receive an additional 10% of marks. We will be selecting the top 10 teams according to the points they have earned across the ideate and prototype phases. The top 10 teams will pitch their ideas, will pitch their products in the grand finale, and the winners of CodeSprint 8 will be chosen from those top 10 teams based on their performance and the points they earned in the investor pitch. So let's move on to the amazing investment opportunities that CodeSprint 8 brings to our delegates. Firstly, our esteemed partner John Keel's X is providing a grand opportunity to the top 10 teams of CodeSprint. Their startup program, John Keel's X Accelerate, is accepting applications for startups, and if the startups get shortlisted, they will have the opportunity to have one-on-one discussions with the leadership at John Keel's X, and they will be selected for their pre-accelerator program. But the importance here is they have guaranteed the top 10 teams of CodeSprint 8 can skip the application phase and go straight into one-on-one discussions with the leadership at John Keel's X. During the pre-accelerator program, the selected teams will be trained by corporate and startup leaders on important aspects like legal, finance, marketing, branding, and more. After the pre-accelerator program, the selected teams with most promising startups will be selected after the demo day, where the teams will be pitching their product to a judge panel. These are the teams that will be selected to the accelerator program, and they will receive the investments they need. So, the top 10 teams of CodeSprint 8 have an opportunity in hand with the John Keel's X Accelerator programs with their immense talent and commitment. Not only that, but also based on your project, our other partnered companies will also be interested in connecting you with potential investors and connecting with them. So that's all about the rewards and investment opportunities. Before I conclude, let me wish all the delegates a very best luck for CodeSprint 8. Thank you. Over to you, Amira.
Thank you, Chanami. We can hardly wait to find out who will take home the prestigious awards. Well, now, participants, it's the time you've been waiting for. It's a time that you can ask all your questions, and we are here to provide you clarity and guidance as you embark on this journey. So all the questions that you might have put on the Slido link, we are here to answer them. So I would like to invite the chairperson of the IEEE student branch of IIT, Sanatha Kannangara, to answer all your concerns.
Yeah. So hello everyone. Hope you had a good informative session today. So yeah, I'll go with the first question onwards. Do you all provide a platform to get customer reviews and acquisitions for our product? Yeah, the customer review part will be mainly done by yourselves. If you are like when you come into the technical pitch or the final startup phase, so probably you will have to provide some reviews and other recommendations or from the customers or the domain experts or other relevant parties. So that part you will mainly have to do yourselves. But for the top 10 teams, we will give the opportunity to connect with mentors and other related industries that for them, like they'll get that opportunity. But for the previous phases, you will probably have to do the review part by yourselves. The second question, do we need to demonstrate how the business and funding model aligns with environmental, social, and governance principle? Yeah, for the main ideate phase, like the main points we'll be looking at is the scalability and the sustainability of the product that you are suggesting. So the main thing is like we will give some workshops that will help you to develop those areas and to get the relevant knowledge. And also when you we'll release the marking criteria for the first phase as well, but in the very first phase, we are mainly looking at those aspects, but the environmental and social governance principles, like the very legal side of the product, will mainly focus on the startup phase, for where we are actually helping the final teams to build their product to actually pitch in startup. The next question, do every team goes through all three phases, or how many teams go towards each phase? Yeah, so every team will be able to, now every team will participate in ideate, and every team that submits their idea will move forward for the prototype phase without any filtering or shortlisting. So we are giving that opportunity for all the teams that submit their ideas. And in the prototype phase, we have two main parts, which is, for the first one is submitting the prototype, and the second one is the technical pitch. So all the teams that submits their prototype will straight away move for the technical pitch as well. So there's no shortlisting there, but yeah, like if you do not submit, you will be auto disqualified from the competition, and only the teams that submits the product will be move onto the technical pitch. And after that technical pitch, I think Chanumi explained about the marking criteria. So according to the marking criteria of all three those events, mainly two phases, ideate and prototype, but the prototype phase has two parts, which is the technical pitch and the prototype submission. So relevant to the marks that you got from all three of that, the top 10 teams will be chosen for the startup phase, and only those teams will be able to move forward in that phase, where we will be guiding those teams to make it, build the business aspect of the product. How does the next question, how does the competition evolves to fill the void between an idea and a startup? Yeah, so that's what I basically mentioned in the above question as well. So, we are giving some guidance for you in the ideate phase to have a little bit of touch of having a product as a startup and all those criteria from the first two phases, but it will be in the very last phase that we will be actually selecting the top 10 products and actually making them go forward very much on the startup aspect. But also in the ideate phase also, we will be providing some guidance with renowned entrepreneurs and other experts to help you to ideate a product that is actually scalable. And moving to the next question, does the competition support with legal, ethical aspect of the product, such as copyrights with startup and financial investments? No, this part we won't actually be looking mainly on the ideate phase. Like I said, we are not actually looking at that legal and ethical aspect that much on that phase, but on privacy and other concerns, we'll be looking a bit on the prototype phase on how the software is being implemented. But then again, these main legal and ethical aspects will be mostly highlighted in the startup phase. And yeah, for that also, you will get, each team will get private personal mentorships from experts, industry experts, to answer those problems. And the next question is, solution should be included software-based solution or IoT solution? No, I think so. Last year's mainly this competition went as a software-based competition, but this year we have given the freedom for other products as well. So it's we aren't categorizing for any part, so it can have both or either one. Like we are not giving any criteria or any special marks for them, but we are having a special event award for AI to empower to have more AI-based products this year, as it is a very thriving industry right now. And the next question, minimum viable product means we need to implement the software relating to our idea. Yeah, so this year, you will need to have not a fully working product that is deployed and all, but you must actually demonstrate at least 1 or 2 main features that are mentioned in your product, and it should be in the working condition as well. And we would be mainly evaluating that in the physical technical pitch that we get. I mean, you would be submitting it as in the prototype submission as well, but in the technical pitch, we'll more focus on like how it is implemented and what kind of technologies you have used and how you have like thought throughout the process of the implementation part. And the next question, first competition and new to coding. Need help with prototype and we might be late by the time of the workshop comes up. Yeah, I think, I mean, being new to a competition, that's not a problem at all. Like, you should get the experience on some competition that like there needs to be a start somewhere. So probably that's not a problem. Or if you are mainly, I think it would be a first year. So first year student. So yeah, I think we are having 5 workshops for the prototype phase based on relevant technologies, specifically not just building a whole product, but specific sides of the implementation part. And yeah, I think obviously those workshops won't be able to like give the whole knowledge for a very new undergraduate. But the best thing is like in those workshops also, I think the speakers will provide you knowledge about external materials on where you can get ideas, or what kind of resources you can follow, even creators in YouTube videos and others. So probably what I would suggest is to like, even though it's the first competition, try your best in this and probably the experience will help you to go further. And second question, the next question, where would the physical meetups going to happen? Most of the workshops will be, most of the physical workshops will be happening on the IIT premises. And the technical pitch will also be happening there, but some workshops can change location onto some of our partners' venues. But we would let you know with enough time, but mainly it would be on IIT. Do we all provide info about our solutions to the event partners? Yes, but we would be actually getting your consent when in the submissions as well. Because this time, like we are giving a lot of private mentorships for the like personal mentorships for the teams, even in the prototype phase. Like if you request, if you need any guidance for a relevant technology like ML or training in a Gen AI model or something, so we'll probably arrange that with some of the industry representatives that we have from our partner companies. So like in that kind of way, your solutions would be exposed to the event partners. But the thing is, like we are giving a lot of investment opportunities, and that would actually help you. I mean, being connected with these partners would actually help you to get even more investments as well if they see the value of your product. Next question, any delegate packs available? Yeah, surely we'll have our merchandise packs. I think that's what they were mentioned by the delegate packs. We will have our very special merchandise this year as well. I think it will be probably out there after the Sinhala and Hindu New Year. So after that, you'll probably be able to see those as well. And can a team register for CodeSprint today? Actually, no. So the thing is, we have almost exceeded the expected count of teams this year, more than actually we hoped to. So the thing is, like, we have got 525 teams, and that's a very huge number with more than about 2,500 students, undergraduates. So right now we have closed the registrations, and yeah, I don't think that would be able to, we won't be able to accommodate that. Next, if we provide AI or IoT based solution, would it be a plus point for the evaluations? We are mostly encouraging AI and IoT based solutions this year, but plus point means now this is over. I mean, we even added these specific AI awards due to some recommendations from our partners and other relevant parties as well. So the thing is, like, this year we are actually hoping to get investments and mentorship opportunities for your product. So now, as AI and these technologies are really a thriving thing right now, and a lot of focus, I think the most focus area. So yeah, having those kinds of solutions would actually give you a would keep your product in a good position of getting investments. And we are having some specific awards, but when it comes to marks, we won't like give more plus points for those products, but probably that will have a much benefit on getting investments and others for your product. And next question, when will physical workshop start? I think our very first physical workshop for Ideate is on 10th of March, next Sunday. So yeah, that will be the very first physical workshop. And next question, how the criteria markings for the 3 phases? So the thing is, 3 phases means, like, there are mainly 2 phases that we are doing the marking, which is ideate and prototype. Now in ideate, we are giving a total of 25% of the mark. And in prototype, we are having 2 main parts, which is the prototype submission, and second one is the technical pitch. So for the prototype submission, I suppose it's 45%, and for the technical pitch, it's 30%. So now those now that's how the marks will be allocated for those phases, and from those marks that the final 10 teams will be chosen. But the startup phase doesn't actually have a weightage for the marks. We are having that phase to guide the top 10 teams to actually develop their product onto a much onto a really like, for a startup that's looking for, like, to get investors a lot more excited on that. So we are mainly focused on mentorship for the startup phase. So it doesn't actually have any weightage of marks. And next question, do you give categorical awards as last time for each phase? Yeah. So we'll be giving 2 categorical awards this year for the ideate phase and the prototype phase. And what are the boundaries of MVP? Does it need only to include core feature, or can it include pilot or piecemeal projects? I mean, what we mainly expect is to have the core feature. But if you can implement more, that will probably be a plus point for your project as well. So the more you have implemented it, the more there will be the chance of getting chosen for the final top 10 projects. Because in the technical pitch, we'll be evaluating on what technologies you have used and what kind of thoughts you have, like based on what ideas you have used and the scalability of those technologies as well. Yeah. And the next question, will all the registered students get the chance to participate in all workshops of CodeSprint? Yeah. So the thing is this, we are having online and physical workshops this time. So for the online workshops, yeah, everyone would be able to participate. But for the physical workshops, only a limited number of members would be able to participate because, I mean, probably we can't accommodate more than 300, 400. So yeah, for the limit of 250, 300 people would be able to participate in a physical workshop. So that would be a given, like we would give the opportunity on the first come, first served basis when the registrations open for each workshop. But for the online ones, you will be able to join. Every member will be able to join. Next question, do we get to have the marked submissions to see the improvements to be done? Yeah. Do we get to have? Yeah. I mean the marks. We won't be like putting out the marks. They are on public, but we are like having a phase like for the judges to give reviews about the projects, and for the teams that have actually submitted, we'll be forwarding those reviews for those teams as well. And in the prototype phase and phase, you can like have mentorship sessions and get their feedback one-on-one. Is there, next question, is there a pitch in all of the 3 rounds? No, like the pitch is only in the prototype phase after you submit your implemented product. So after that, the top 10 teams will have the final pitch in the grand finale. Thus, not being able to attend the physical workshop due to the limited count reduce our marks for not attending sessions. The thing is this, so we'll be like providing opportunities for like we have a delegate coordination team this year as well. So they'll be trying to provide every team an opportunity to participate in either one physical workshop. So I think if any team would like if they try and wouldn't be able to participate in the any physical workshop, like they can straight away reach out to our organizing team and they'll try to give you an opportunity in the future workshops as well. Like if you try to register and didn't get the chance for any of those. So we are having around 4 or 5 physical workshops this year. So I think there might be a good opportunity for everyone to participate. Can I stream the physical workshops for remote participants living outside of Colombo? Streaming, I'm not sure actually, because of all the streaming part, I can't actually guarantee, but for the we'll try our best to give some recordings, but that's not, I mean, I can't even guarantee that at the moment. But the thing is, we'll be mostly having these workshops also on weekends. So you can try your best to participate. And like I said, if you won't be able, you can let our organizing committee know. But streaming, I'm actually not sure. We'll try our best to give give out the recordings of those physical sessions. Yeah, we will be taking the attendance of the physical sessions. What is technical pitch? I think I actually answered these questions on some previous occasions. Technical pitch is basically where like you will be able to like we will be having technical leads from our partner companies mainly that have a lot of experience on using the specific technology. So you can come up there and like you have to pitch like why you chose those specific technologies to implement your product, and like what is your future approach to scale it up, and how are you going to accommodate that as well from the technologies that you already have, or if you are going to use more of that. So it's mainly based on the technical part of the event, and we'll provide all the guidance for that at the start of the technical prototype phase. Next question. Let's say one of the teammates' engagement is not there. Are we able to adjust and continue with the rest of our teammates? Yeah, I mean, actually, those are, I mean, what we are trying to do is to provide your products to get a better opportunity, like those problems within the team. I think probably you will have to find solutions for those. I'll organize the physical workshops in like auditoriums, then everyone will be able to participate. Consider. Yeah, so we are organizing our workshops in auditoriums. That's what I said, but even they have a limit around 300 or 400. So we are giving the maximum opportunity that is possible. But I mean, so far that we think that amount will be fully sufficient to accommodate all, as in previous years as well. So that we are obviously be doing in auditoriums. And can we find solutions for the problem starting within Sri Lanka? Yeah, obviously you can try for the Sri Lankan market, but I would also suggest to have the idea of scaling it out to the global market as well. Because I mean, in Sri Lanka, it's a very limited amount of customer base. You have like 22 million people in the whole country, but like if you are going to scale it up, that would be probably a good point of, I mean, getting the interest or the attention of investors. So yeah, you can start with Sri Lanka, obviously. Can we know about the teams that won in the past and what were their projects? Now, that part, I think, now this is what we can accommodate. Like we can't actually share all the details of those projects and everyone in this competition, as now there are some privacy issues as well. So what we can do is we'll probably accommodate some sessions with people who has actually gone through these competitions and developed their ideas that are now actually working startups, and we'll probably give you the opportunity to get their ideas from their products as well and their experience on developing them. That we can accommodate. And the next question, are we allowed to continue with the rest of the team? Yeah, of course, like I said, those problems need to be solved within. So as long as you guys are able to do the submissions in time and come up with a good product, so that's no problem for your for going up in the competition. So does the idea need to be a software product and be a startup like the rest? No. So this is actually a competition that is relevant for software. So yeah, we are only taking products based on software. So other kinds of startups, we are not actually focusing in this competition. But fashion designing and restaurant, I mean, if you can implement some kind of software to cater specific problems in those domains, then yeah, you can submit your ideas regarding that, but without any software basis, that won't be applicable. Next question, will we get mentors to clarify our upcoming doubts regarding the project when initialized? In the prototype phase, we'll be like, now there are 525 teams. So we'll be providing one mentorship session if you on your request, one mentorship session for each team. And in that, you can actually clarify your doubts. And also there's an opportunity if you come for the physical workshops, at the end, you can talk to those mentors and get their reviews on your product as well. So that's a good benefit of participating physically for the workshops. Next question, do we need to wait till the end of the competition for business pitch to have already made and grown projects that we have? Do we need to wait till the end of? I think what you are meaning, like if you already have a fully built product. Yeah, the thing is now, this competition we mainly base, like our idea was to help students with great ideas to develop good products and then to scale it up as startups. So so it needs to follow a specific step. So at the very first ideate phase, we'll be giving you some details about the business aspect as well, but exactly how to, not just a business pitch, but what we are focusing is an investor pitch. So in that, we'll be fully guiding on the final phases step by step. The next question, are there any specific areas or sectors that the idea is focused on? I think we have initiated some SDG goals and domains. So those SDG goals, I mean, the solutions need to be along with those SDG goals. So we are opening the ideate phase submissions tomorrow, and you will be able to get the domains as well. But mostly we have looked, as I said, we have looked at the sustainability and the scalability aspects. So we have included a lot of most of the SDG goals that align with those two areas. And yeah, so the idea needs to be based on either one of those domains. I mean, there are around 10 domains, I suppose. So yeah, I think that's the end of the set of questions. So I wish all the teams very good luck on developing their products and to actually be able to scale up their ideas and to make a good startup that would actually help the society in Sri Lanka and on the scale of on the global scale as well, and to get, and for the new teams also, something I would like to say is do your best, and always the experience is what matters. So regardless of the outcome, try your best to compete, and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanada, for shedding light on our participants' concerns. So participants, to stay tuned with the latest updates of CodeSprint 8, you could keep in touch with our social media links, our Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and you'd be able to stay tuned with our latest updates. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to each one of you for being a part of this induction session for CodeSprint 8. To our enthusiastic participants, mentors, judges, and the organizing team, thank you for your involvement and dedication. We wish you all the best and a very good evening, and let's keep elevating the tech realm. Thank you.